In the heart of ancient Rome, a mysterious letter surfaced, allegedly written by a Roman senator named Publius Lentulus. This letter offers a detailed description of the physical appearance of Jesus Christ, a figure revered by billions yet depicted differently across cultures and time periods. This rare document provides us with a glimpse into what Jesus may have actually looked like, challenging the common portrayal of him in modern Western art, where he is often shown as a light-skinned, blue-eyed, and blonde-haired man. But how credible is this letter? Who was Lentulus, and why do Jesus' contemporary depictions differ so much from this ancient description? Let us travel back in time nearly 2,000 years ago to the lands governed by the Roman Empire, specifically the province of Judea. This was an era and place vastly different from the world we know today. Life in Judea centered around small villages, agriculture, and pastoral traditions. News and information spread slowly, often carried by traders and shepherds wandering across the rugged hills and plains where the people tended to their flocks and harvested their crops. During this period, Judea was under Roman control, and the region had been placed under the rule of King Herod by Emperor Augustus. Herod governed with an iron fist, ensuring Roman influence remained strong in the region. It was in this tumultuous environment that Jesus of Nazareth was born and began his ministry. Like many other religious figures of the time, Jesus traveled through the lands of Galilee, Judea, and Syria, preaching his message. What set him apart from others, however, were the miracles attributed to him, healing the sick, turning water into wine, and even calming storms. Imagine a shepherd witnessing Jesus walking on water. According to the Gospel of Mark, his disciples first saw him from a boat and thought he was a ghost. But Jesus reassured them, saying, "Take heart, it is I, do not be afraid." Such miraculous acts elevated Jesus to a figure of awe and reverence among the common people, but also drew the attention of the Roman authorities. Despite his growing reputation and the miraculous events surrounding him, the Bible offers very few details about Jesus' physical appearance. The New Testament is largely silent on this topic, perhaps intentionally. In fact, one prophet even suggests that Jesus had no remarkable physical features. He had no beauty or majesty to attract us to him, nothing in his appearance that we should desire him. This raises an interesting question. Was this lack of description a deliberate attempt to downplay his physical form, making it easier for him to move unnoticed among both his followers and his enemies? As Jesus' fame grew, so did the interest of the Roman Empire. During his time, Judea was under the reign of Emperor Tiberius, who was known for his extensive intelligence network across the provinces. One of the Roman officials who took particular notice of Jesus was Publius Lentulus, a senator believed to have been stationed in Judea during this time. It was during his tenure that Lentulus is said to have encountered Jesus, subsequently writing a detailed report of the man who had become the talk of the empire. Lentulus' letter offers one of the rarest descriptions of Jesus' appearance. It paints a picture that starkly contrasts the more westernized portrayals of Christ that many of us are familiar with today. The letter describes Jesus as having darker, more local features, aligning him more with the people of the region than with the pale-skinned, light-haired depictions we often see. Though the authenticity of the letter remains a subject of debate, it provides one of the earliest known and most detailed descriptions of Jesus. In the letter, Lentulus provides the following vivid description of Jesus. In these days there appeared a man of great virtue, named Jesus Christ, who is yet living among us, and of the Gentiles is accepted as a prophet of truth, but his own disciples call him the Son of God. He raises the dead and heals all manner of diseases. A man of stature somewhat tall, his countenance is sweet and full of power, so that those who look upon him may both love and fear him. This description immediately offers a contrast to the image of Jesus as a humble, nondescript figure. Lentulus' words convey that Jesus had a commanding presence, a figure that evoked a sense of both fear and reverence in those who gazed upon him. This hints at a deeper, perhaps even mystical quality to his appearance, suggesting that his influence was not only due to his teachings and miracles, but also due to something intangible about his physical being. Lentulus goes further into detail, describing Jesus' physical features as follows. His hair is the color of a ripe chestnut and falls about his shoulders. In the middle of his head is a parting, after the manner of the Nazarenes. His forehead is smooth and serene, his face without wrinkle or blemish, slightly tinged with red. His beard is thick, of the same color as his hair, and parted in the middle. His eyes are gray and clear. This depiction diverges from the often fair-skinned, light-haired portrayal in modern Western art. Lentulus describes Jesus with chestnut-colored hair, gray eyes, and a complexion more fitting to the Middle Eastern region of his origin. His hair is long, falling in waves to his shoulders, and his beard is neatly parted. Such details humanize Jesus in a way that challenges the idealized versions of him that developed much later in European art and culture. The letter also provides an insight into Jesus' character and demeanor. He is austere, calm, and dignified. No one has seen him laugh, but many have seen him weep. His speech is measured and wise, and he is temperate in all things. Here, Lentulus gives us a glimpse into the gravity of Jesus' presence. His calm and dignified nature, coupled with an apparent propensity for sadness over joy, suggests a man who carried the weight of the world on his shoulders. His wisdom and self-control were evident in his measured speech, making him stand out among other teachers and preachers of the time. While the authenticity of Lentulus' letter is debated, it nonetheless presents a fascinating image of Jesus, one that differs significantly from the traditional Western portrayals. Could this description be closer to reality? Could it offer a window into what the historical Jesus truly looked like? Perhaps this ambiguity is intentional. By leaving his physical appearance largely undocumented, the focus remains on his teachings, his works, and his divine message. Or perhaps, over time, cultural and artistic influences have shaped our modern image of Christ, molding him into a figure that better fits the ideals of certain societies. Lentulus's letter, whether fact or fiction, remains one of the earliest known attempts to capture the physical image of Jesus Christ. The fact that a Roman official took note of him speaks volumes about the impact he was already making, even before the Gospels were written. What is clear is that Jesus was not just another wandering preacher. He was someone who commanded attention, evoked emotion, and left an indelible mark on all who encountered him. As we continue to explore the many facets of his life, Lentulus's description offers us an intriguing piece of the puzzle. While we may never know for certain what Jesus looked like, his enduring influence on history and culture ensures that he remains a figure of awe, reverence, and mystery. In conclusion, the physical appearance of Jesus Christ remains one of the many mysteries surrounding his life. While documents like Lentulus's letter provide fascinating glimpses into what he may have looked like, the true essence of Jesus lies in his teachings and the impact he has had on humanity throughout the centuries. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and give it a thumbs up. And stay tuned for our next video, where we'll dive even deeper into history's hidden secrets. See you next time!